Hi everyone, I'm here with Calypso. How are you?
Good, how are you?
So, I'm good, thank you for asking. So, tell me more about the name Calypso. Where did that come from?
So it was a chosen name at one point when I like sort of first was sort of realizing my like gender queerness. I sort of went through that phase where I was like, I don't really like the name that I have. I'm gonna pick a new one. And so I was like, this sounds cool. And then I'm sort of gone through this whole like identity thing. I'm fine with my actual name. I actually kind of like it. And Calypso just sort of stuck as a stage name. It's the goddess where like the name comes from. She's like the goddess of like beauty or something like that. And since I'm like so grungy, I just thought that the duality was funny. So
Yeah.
I'm keeping it for the irony.
I really like that.
Thanks.
And you just sang a song for us, Pop, from your debut
Yes.
album. Tell me more about the song. Where did the inspiration for that song come from? What do you think the song is about?
Fragile masculinity. I have, especially in the town that I grew up in, I was surrounded by just terrible, terrible men who would see someone who looks like me and have a freak out, like just absolutely just lose their minds because they can't fathom someone so masculine being so like this, so like outwardly feminine and being so against just the standards that were set like for just high school.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely where the inspiration came from. Just being exhausted of men who all look the same, telling me that I'm wrong because I'm different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say that like your identity as a queer person really reflects on your music? Because by the lyrics of the song, we can see that there's a lot of that in there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for me, part of being queer is just being weird. Like, and so while the structure of a lot of my music is pretty similar to like your like standard pop music, the themes and the instrumentals that I use and just sort of like my whole process, I would say, is different from the standard, and I like it that way.
Yeah. Out of the song specifically, like what's your favorite verse? What's your favorite lyrics from the song?
It's just the tagline, "The pop goes your ego," because I, when I wrote it down, it was like I'm a genius. Yeah, it's so stupid.
What was the inspiration behind this kind of music?
So I've always been a bass head since I was probably like 5 or 6, and so I was just always at punk shows all the time, probably earlier than I should have been, and the bass would just shake the floor, and I've always really liked that, and so I wanted to sort of, I wanted to make music like that. I'm still learning how to like do it properly, but yeah, so it definitely started there, and then I sort of fell into listening to artists like Ash Nico, who is so vulgar and the bass is so loud, and I just am obsessed with her and her sound, and so she's definitely been like the biggest influence, I think. And then for like other instrumental stuff, I definitely pull from like Melanie Martinez and like Fiona Apple and Bjork, especially recently. Bjork's really been influencing me recently, but I would say those four are like my biggest influences.
And how has it been like the process of putting out work and being at school? Do you find that like being a part of the music program here helps, or like does it take a lot of time? Do you collaborate with people in your classes?
I do. I really like collaborating with the people here. I was floored at the amount of talent that is in the conservatory. Like when I got here, just because when I got here, I was thrown into like, all right, here's composition, and then here's the classical scene. Also, I did both at the beginning of the year last year, and that was too much for me. But like I was just being surrounded by so many creative people. Really like. It influences my sound. I like collaborating with people is such a like you really improve a lot when you do that. And so I've made songs with Cadence.
Oh yeah.
I featured Cody before. My friend Camilla from back at home. Collaboration has absolutely like helped a lot, and I think the just the environment here. There's just so many creative people, and that 100% like helps a lot.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed talking to you, learning more about you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, of course.
And we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.